This is Cornwall, and in the recent council elections where Reform won 28 seats and the Lib Dems 26 seats, the newly elected leader of Cornwall Council has promised to move beyond party politics and work with other parties to build a cabinet which looks to the future with hope and ambition. The newly elected leader was a Reform councillor until Reform gives up on leading Cornwall Council. So what's going on? Here the BBC explains. Reform UK's success in the recent local elections has propelled many councillors with limited or no political experience into council chambers across England. While Reform UK's rise was the big story of those elections, almost half of the councils up for grabs were not won outright by any single party. That means many of those newbie councillors are now navigating so-called hung councils, where parties with little in common often work together to get the business of local government done. In Cornwall, the Liberal Democrats, Labour and the Conservatives refused to work with Reform UK, even though it was the biggest party and had won the most seats. Instead, the Lib Dems teamed up with the independent councillors to run Cornwall Council as a minority administration. The leader of Reform in Cornwall, Rob Parsonage, doesn't understand why nobody wants to play ball with him. That infuriated Reform UK's group leader in Cornwall, Rob Parsonage, who branded the coalition deal undemocratic and a total stitch-up. Did other parties contrive to exclude Reform UK? The newly minted Lib Dem council leader, Lee Frost, does not think so. The reality is, our core values at the heart of it just don't stand for two very different things, and it makes working together incompatible, Frost told the BBC. And then, Reform was given 2 weeks to try to form an administration and chose not to. Perhaps Rob doesn't understand the old adage, you reap what you sow. By sowing division, it's no surprise then that nobody wants to work with you and cooperate. But perhaps it doesn't help matters that two of Reform UK's newly elected councillors in Cornwall have defended living over 45 and 36 miles respectively away from the two wards that they now represent. Christine Parsonage, who lives in Torpoint, I wonder if she's related to Rob, won the St Columb minor seat at the May the 1st election, while Roland O'Connor, Reform's deputy leader at Cornwall Council, lives in Launceston but represents St Columb Major. Two independent councillors have raised their eyebrows at the fact that the Reform members live so far away from their divisions and have questioned how effective they can be for residents in the North Cornwall town and its nearby village namesake. Click here for a bunch of rotten, dumb and bigoted Reform councillors who haven't got a clue how to run a council.